Rashad McCants kicked off the debate with a statement that immediately put Kenyon Martin on the spot. Looking right at him, Rashad basically argued that Nikola Jokic was getting exposed, and he made it clear he didn't think the numbers told the whole story. Kenyon has defended Jokic for a long time, but this time, Rashad wasn't buying the argument. Sure, Jokic is putting up around 27 points, 13 rebounds, and 10 assists, but Rashad's point was that those stats don't automatically settle the conversation. He also argued that if Anthony Edwards has stayed healthy, Denver might already be headed home, instead of still fighting in the series. That instantly shifted the debate from individual production to team results, and that's where the disagreement really started. Kenyon didn't have much of a response beyond continuing to stand behind Jokic, while Rashad kept pressing the same point from a different angle. Whether you agree or not, Rashad forced the conversation away from box scores and toward what was actually happening on the court. That left Kenyon trying to defend his position without really addressing the heart of Rashad's argument. So now, the question goes to you. Was Rashad making a fair basketball point, or was he just trying to get under Kenyon Martin's skin? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe, because we'll be here for the next heated debate.
I like how it triggers.
Therefore,
it's just triggering.
No, you're referencing me, so
the truth is just so fucking triggering.
Make
and
your
you cannot fucking have it.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Just perfect, baby.
No, make your point without referencing me.
I'm just trying to go into my shit.
I didn't reference you. I made my point.
Gil's Arena has looked a little different lately because Gilbert Arenas has been away since the playoffs began, leaving Rashad McCants to carry much of the conversation. During that stretch, Rashad found himself in another heated exchange with Kenyon Martin, and this topic clearly got under Kenyon's skin. If you've watched the show before, you already know Kenyon rarely backs away from defending Nikola Jokic. Rashad wasn't letting that slide though, arguing that Jokic hasn't done enough against the Timberwolves despite the impressive stat line. Yes, he's averaging 27 points, 13 rebounds, and 10 assists, but Rashad's point was that the production doesn't tell the entire story. He even suggested that if Anthony Edwards hadn't been injured, Denver could have already been eliminated in a gentleman's sweep. That was the take that immediately turned the temperature up between the two. So with that set, let's get into the debate that had Kenyon Martin fired up.
I just like to see everybody scrambling. You know, when there was a lot of talk about Denver being good and sweeping and burping babies and all that shit, it's just not happening. It's not happening at all.
It's not.
And then there's no credit being given to the Frenchman for
Why
showing
would
up
it?
to do what he was supposed
Gave
to
him
do.
credit when credit was due.
You know, I think that
We were complimentary of Rudy earlier.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm just in the middle of my take. I'm just in the middle.
Yeah, but you referencing me, so therefore.
I like how it triggers.
Therefore,
it's just triggering.
No, you're referencing
It's just triggering.
me, so
the truth is just so fucking triggering.
Make
and
your
you cannot
point
fucking
without referencing me.
have it.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Just perfect, baby.
No,
shit.
make your point without referencing
I'm just trying to go into my shit.
I didn't reference you. I made my point.
I'm just trying to go into my shit.
No,
you know what I'm saying? I ain't bring a book or nothing.
I don't give a fuck about that book.
Remember this shit?
Yeah,
I can't remember it all, but I'm just saying. That French nigga out there is out there.
Make your point.
He out there cooking on his side of the court.
So, yeah.
You know when you cook on the offensive side, triple doubles and all that? All that energy you supposed to be saving for Wemby and all that shit. I don't see none of that shit happening right now. All I see is somebody's getting burped up. And if that little young nigga, if the young player, Anthony Edwards don't go down, DiVincenzo was a utility guy.
Yeah.
We can, Amasumu is his name? Amasumu?
Dosunmu.
Asumu?
Yeah, Dosunmu.
Asumu he can regulate what we need to do with DiVincenzo. He's a shot maker, but he do a lot more. But Ant-Man going down definitely saved that.
Seeing two Timberwolves players get hurt in the same game was tough, and losing Anthony Edwards made it even worse. The timing couldn't have been much worse for Minnesota, although getting injured in the NBA Finals would have been even more brutal. Hopefully both players make a full recovery as soon as possible. Now, here's what stood out in the debate. Kenyon Martin came in fired up, but Rashad McCants never actually called him out by name. He may have been responding to opinions Kenyon has shared before, but he never directly made it about him. Another point Rashad pushed was Rudy Gobert's impact. He wasn't claiming Gobert had completely shut down Nikola Jokic, but he argued Rudy has held his own throughout the series and hasn't given people much reason to criticize his play this postseason. He also brought up something he's mentioned before. In his view, too many people talk about Jokic as if he's consistently led Denver on deep playoff runs and stacked multiple championships. His argument was that the praise sometimes goes beyond what the playoff results have actually shown, and that's where the disagreement with Kenyon really started.
I ain't gonna say this legacy. Let's go as far as
end of an era, end of a Denver era.
Just all the hype around, all the shit I was hearing all season. Because that shit supposed to be done. He supposed to be back over there with the horses and shit, you know, giving food and shit. But now it's a little bit. You give them a little bit more. Yeah, it's way different.
It's way.
The energy in here is different. It's just a lot of different.
The playoffs. It's the playoffs.
It happens in the playoffs. Before the playoffs, it was all this, and now it's like, damn. I hope they win.
It happens in the playoffs.
I'm just saying. Hey, like you said, Game 6, they don't really got a chance. If they don't win this because of the momentum going in their favor, they got to figure out how to win. I don't know. I don't think 40 gonna do it from Asumu. I think Julius Randle need to figure out how to be a fucking leader and step up. Jay McDaniels, okay, look, you did what you did. You said what you said. 13 points ain't gonna get it. You gonna have to figure out how to be more of a playmaker for the team. Everybody got to step it up. Nas Reed especially got to step it up. But it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough now. And I think what Denver did last game, they got back to their comfort zone of just going to the pick and rolls, figuring out who's gonna be the open man, and they gotta hit them shots. So at the end of the day, Denver needs to do what they've been doing all season long without an Ant-Man. That's how they're gonna regulate this series. But if Minnesota don't step up, they'll be out of here for sure. They don't want to go 7.
Minnesota probably doesn't want this series going the distance either. That makes Game 6 at home feel like a must-win, and they're going to have to approach it with the urgency of a Game 7. It's going to take a complete team effort if they want to close out Denver. More than anything, they have to clean up the turnovers. If they cough the ball up 25 times again, they're almost asking to lose. Against a team like the Nuggets, giving away that many possessions is the kind of mistake that usually comes back to haunt you.
Right, their backs against the wall. They down 2 really good players, their best player and another guy that's been hitting them in their head every chance he got. Like, yeah, they gonna come back home with that kind of energy. I'm not surprised. Like, that's just, they back home. Season's on the line for one, right? With Ant and DiVincenzo, they would have been the same energy. I ain't saying they would have won, but they would have came out with the same kind of enthusiasm. And they back home. Like, the season on the line. In front of their crowd, they was gonna come out that way. Like, with Dante and they would have came out with that same type of enthusiasm. So it's just unfortunate that those guys had to go down with injury and they're not gonna play again in this series. That's very unfortunate, right? Like, it fucking sucks for sports. Sucks for them. Sucks for sports, for them not to be whole, and so we can see a really, a completed series because we don't know. But they were playing well, better than the Denver Nuggets with them 2 dudes. It is what it is. Like, he was watching the fucking game.
I'll give Kenyon Martin on this one because Denver was never going to roll over in an elimination game. It was do or die, and the Nuggets responded by extending the series. A lot of people in the comments were saying Denver and Nikola Jokic would cruise through and still have plenty of energy left for a matchup with Victor Wembanyama. But I kept saying Minnesota has been a tough matchup for them. And if Denver does survive a 7-game series, they'll only have a couple of days to recover before a potential showdown with the Spurs. That's why Rashad McCants' point makes sense. If that matchup happens, Wembanyama would likely be the fresher player. Of course, that's only if the Nuggets get there, because they still have to find a way past Minnesota first. Even with the Timberwolves dealing with key injuries, this series is far from over.
Guy that's been talking shit is what I'm saying. Yeah. The guy that called him out and the guy that laid the ball up, you still can go affect whether y'all win, motherfucker. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, you
gotta step up.
You said they bad defenders, so guess what, motherfucker?
You gotta step up.
Go show us they bad defenders.
For sure.
That's what I'm saying.
For sure.
You made the comment.
Now go
your limbs still work.
I need 25.
More.
I need 30. I need 30 and a windmill dunk.
He ain't been getting like 20s. I don't think he's been getting.
Give me a quarter.
Give me a quarter
at least.
At least.
Hey, give me a quarter at least. You said they bad defenders.
Show me.
On them bad defenders.
Every time you get it.
You should have, listen, you should have more opportunities now that Anthony Edwards is not out there. So therefore, capitalize on them opportunities. Since they such bad defenders,
I'm rolling.
Show me.
But you see where his comment came from Ant-Man's ability to expose.
Yeah, that's
it wasn't
cool.
his ability.
Well, guess
but
what?
It was
It's
what
like
he was.
Well, guess what you should have said then. Hey, well, guess what you should have said? Can't none of them niggas guard my nigga Ant.
My nigga.
One thing that can't be ignored is Minnesota's matchup advantage against Denver. Nobody on that Nuggets roster has really been able to slow down Anthony Edwards, and that's why Jaden McDaniels' comments about Denver's defense weren't completely out of nowhere. When he said the Nuggets had poor defenders, a lot of people criticized him and said he was giving Denver extra motivation. Some called it a mistake, saying he shouldn't have poked the bear. But then the very next game, McDaniels responded with 20 points and 10 assists, setting a career high in assists for a single game. And what's interesting is he had played without Edwards and Dante DiVincenzo before, but he had never produced that type of playmaking performance. Now with the injuries, Minnesota needs him to take another step. If the Timberwolves want to close this series at home, they're going to need around 20 to 25 points from McDaniels, a big scoring night from Julius Randle around 30 points, and Rudy Gobert bringing the defensive impact he's known for. So now the question is simple. Is Denver about to pull off another 3-1 comeback, or are the Timberwolves about to finish the job and move on? Let me know what you think in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more NBA debates and breakdowns.